Good day. My name is J.S. Adeshina, and I'll be the one taking you mathematics. And the branch we'll be looking at today is algebra. And the topic for the day is solution to simultaneous equation. We'll be looking at one linear and one quadratic. Uh, Previously, we've done elimination for linear equation, simultaneous linear equation, and we have done substitution. So we want to look at one linear and one quadratic. All right, this is example on the board. Solve the simultaneous linear and quadratic equation. So we have question 1, x plus y minus 2 equals to 0, and 2x squared minus 3xy plus y squared minus x plus y is 0. This is quadratic equation, while this is linear equation. Then I'll be solving number 1, while I expect my student to solve number 2. And that I expect the assignment to be sent back to me on the platform elearning.imacollege.com. All right. So equation 1 is x plus y minus 2 equals to 0. And equation 2 is 2x squared minus 3xy plus y squared minus x plus y equals to 0. So from equation 1, we can make y subject of the formula. And you can decide to make x subject of the formula. It is your choice. So I decide to make y subject of the formula by taking minus 2 to the other side, which is to the right-hand side. It's minus, and when it goes there, it becomes positive. While the x is positive on the left-hand side. When it goes to the right-hand side, it becomes negative. So therefore, we have another equation, which I name as equation 3. So, and what is next thing to do? What we need to do now is now substitute equation 3 into equation 2. That means anywhere we see value of y, which is 2 minus x, we'll replace it in equation 2 as 2 minus x. And that is what we have done here. We have replaced all the y with 2 minus x, 2 minus x, and 2 minus x. So what we need to do now is to now expand the bracket. So therefore, let's go. We have 2x squared. 3 minus 3x times 2 will give us minus 6x. Minus 3x times this will give us plus 6x squared. Then this times this will give us, this will give us 3 plus 3x squared. Then this will give you plus 2 minus x. Why this is also minus x. Then if you expand this, you have plus 2 minus x again. Then you have 0. So we can decide to collect all the like terms. Therefore, we have 2x squared plus 3x squared. Then we have minus 6x minus x minus x plus 2. And there is another minus x here. Then we have plus 2 and plus 2, which is going to give us 0. So if you add this and this together, because they are like terms, we are going to have 5x squared. Then minus is x minus x. That is minus 7x, minus 8x, and minus 9x. So you have minus 9x plus 4 equals to 0. So now we'll have a quadratic equation. So this quadratic equation now we can find out whether we can use factorization method or completing the square method, which we have done before. So if you want to find out whether we can use completing the square method or factorization method. Factorization method first, 5x times 4. That will give us 20x. And factors of 20x squared, it can either be plus 5x and times plus 4x. That will give us 20x squared. And we can as well use a factor of minus 4x times minus 5x, which will still give us plus 20x squared. And we have to use something that when we multiply, it will give us the product of this and this, and when we add, it will give us the middle term. So the factor to use here is, therefore, 5x squared minus 5x minus 4x plus 4 will give you 0. So if you group it in 2, so I'll group this way, I also group this way. So in that way, what is common here is 5x. I have 5x Then I have x minus 1 remaining there. Then here, I can also factorize 4. Why this will become x minus 1, and we have 0. So again, x minus 1 is the same. I can therefore say x minus 1, open bracket 5x minus 4 will give us 0. Therefore, we can therefore say that x minus 1 is equal to 0, or 5x minus 4 is equal to 0. Then from here, we can say that x is equal to 1 if you take 1 to the other side. Or we can continue and say 5x is going to be equal to 4 if you also take 4 to the other side of the equation, of the equal to sign. Therefore, we have x to be equal to 4 divided by 5. So we have two values of x. Now we've gotten the value of x. We need to go back from equation 3, where we say y equals to 2 minus x. So we have to substitute back for the value of x that we have gotten, so that we can find the value of y. And therefore we can say substitute for the value of x in equation 3. And therefore equation 3 is y equals to 2 minus x when x is equals to 1. Y therefore is going to be equals to 2 minus 1, and therefore y is going to be equals to 1. Or, let me do that here, or when x is equals to 4 divided by 5, y will be equals to 2 minus 4 divided by 5. Now, for those of us that have forgotten, we can simply say this is over 1. We'll find the LCM. Then this will be 1 in 5 is 5. 5 times this is 10. Minus 5 in 5 is 1. 1 times this is 4. We have 6 divided by 5. So therefore, we can say that y is one whole number 1 over 5. So this is how to solve this. So in majority of time, when you have one linear, one quadratic, try to make one of the letter in the linear equation solve the formula, while you replace it in the quadratic equation. So when you replace in the quadratic equation, therefore you end up getting another quadratic equation, and therefore you are going to get 4 value. 2 value of x and 2 value of y. So it can be any other letter, but this is the major principle. Thank you so much.